In the heart of Chicago's gritty urban landscape, our story begins with a man who once navigated the dangerous world of gang life. His past was filled with hardship and missed opportunities, a life dictated by the unforgiving streets. Yet, amid the noise and despair, a quiet hope stirred inside him, a yearning for change and a desire for redemption. His eyes, once filled with hardened resolve, slowly began to reflect an inner light. In this moment, we see the beginnings of a transformative journey fueled by the dreams of a better tomorrow and the promise of new beginnings. Haunted by his past and the memories of violence, he finds himself at a crossroads. Every day, the scars of his former life whisper reminders of who he was and what he lost. In a moment of solitary reflection, he confronts the pain and the mistakes that led him down a dark path. But rather than surrendering to despair, he chooses to face his inner demons head-on. This confrontation ignites a spark within him, a powerful realization that change is not only possible, but necessary for his survival and for nurturing his wounded community. One fateful day, a simple idea takes root in his mind. A vision of transforming abandoned urban lots into thriving gardens. The thought is both radical and healing. It stands as a testament to the power of nature over the scars of the past. As he contemplates the barren, neglected spaces, he imagines the potential for renewal and community recovery. Every weed and cracked concrete becomes a canvas for rebirth, a chance to rewrite his story and that of his neighborhood. The seed of an idea, planted in a moment of clarity, grows into a mission ripe with promise and inspired by hope. Embracing vulnerability, he steps away from his past affiliations and takes the first courageous steps towards transformation. With determination and a resilient heart, he begins to rally support from those around him. Neighbors, local activists, and even former rivals. Conversations spark over shared memories and dreams of a reimagined community. Each discussion reinforces his belief that the community can rise above its turbulent history. The initial seeds of change are sown not only in the soil, but also in the hearts of those who dare to believe in a brighter future. His journey becomes a shared path towards redemption and growth. Standing before a desolate urban lot, the space is a silent testament to decades of neglect and despair. Cracked pavements and overgrown grass tell a story of abandonment, yet they also hold the dormant energy of renewal. In this raw, unassuming field, our protagonist envisions a lush oasis. A safe haven where life can once again flourish. The lot, once a symbol of decay, now invites transformation and the promise of growth. It becomes the first chapter in a story of rebirth, a blank slate ready to record the triumph of nature and the human spirit over adversity. Here, hope begins to take root amidst the ruins. With relentless determination, he and a handful of trusted friends start clearing the debris and untangling the wild growth from the empty lot. Every swing of a shovel and each step breaking the hardened earth is an act of defiance against a painful past. The community comes together to reclaim their space, driven by the belief that transformation is possible when hearts and hands join in a common purpose. The physical labor is hard, yet it is also cathartic, each moment carving a path towards healing and renewal. Through teamwork, perseverance, and mutual support, the abandoned lot begins to whisper promises of life once more. As the cleared space awaits transformation, the planting of the first seeds becomes a symbolic rebirth. With gentle care, he places each seed into the enriched soil, each one representing a new start for both nature and the people. The act of planting is imbued with deep symbolism, an offering to the future and a firm belief in the possibility of change. The community watches, inspired by the tender care and the promise held in these small, yet potent seeds. Every seed holds the potential to blossom into a vibrant life, mirroring the journey of personal and communal transformation. It is a moment where hope and nature intertwine in a beautiful ballet of renewal. News of the urban garden begins to spread through the neighborhood like a gentle breeze of hope. Curious residents who once viewed the lot as a symbol of neglect now see it as a beacon of possibility. With cautious optimism, people start to join in, bringing tools, knowledge, and their own dreams of transformation. The garden becomes a communal project, connecting people from different walks of life. As barriers dissolve, strangers become friends, bound by the shared belief that the environment around them can be reborn. The garden not only revitalizes the land, but also men's hearts, forging a new narrative of unity and progressive change. As the garden flourishes, it becomes much more than a mere patch of green. It evolves into a community hub where food and friendship are freely exchanged. Neighbors convene for shared meals, discussing not only recipes, but also dreams and plans to further transform their environment. This space becomes a living metaphor for hope, a place where nutritious food feeds the body and compassion nourishes the soul. The vibrant produce and blooming flowers mirror the growth of the community, standing as living symbols of resilience and rejuvenation. Here, the boundaries that once divided are replaced by the bonds of shared labor and common purpose, lighting a path toward a hopeful, unified future. In the heart of the community, the garden becomes a platform for storytelling and reconciliation. Former adversaries and longtime residents gather to share their narratives, stories of hardship, survival, and renewal. Each tale, whether of past mistakes or newfound hope, weaves together into a rich tapestry of resilience. The garden, bathed in the light of shared experiences, becomes a safe space for healing conversations. Here, every voice is heard, and every story contributes to the collective memory of a community that once teetered on the brink of despair. The confluence of past and present signals a community ready to embrace a future defined by unity and growth. The garden's success soon attracts the attention of local media and city officials, who see in this transformation a blueprint for urban renewal. Interviews, community meetings, and local events shine a spotlight on a project that once seemed impossible. The man who once wore the label of a gang member now speaks passionately about community, second chances, and the beauty of nature's resilience. With each interview, his words break down barriers and challenge long-held stereotypes. He stands as living proof that redemption is attainable and that every life has the power to inspire change, not only in oneself, but in an entire community. His story becomes a rallying cry for transformation everywhere. Inspired by the incredible turnaround, former gang members and other residents find a new purpose in mentorship and outreach. They begin to volunteer, sharing their hard-won knowledge of survival, resilience, and transformation with at-risk youth. By using the garden as both a classroom and a sanctuary, they impart life lessons that extend far beyond the boundaries of urban agriculture. Each seed they plant is a symbol of hope, an invitation to heal and succeed. Their efforts reinforce the idea that no past is too dark to overcome, and that together, a community can nurture its way to a brighter, more inclusive future. The garden becomes a living legacy of forgiveness and empowerment. As seasons change, the garden matures into a vibrant testament to life's resilience and the power of renewal. Blossoms burst forth, and freshly harvested produce lines the tables of a reconstructed marketplace within the neighborhood. The transformation is not just physical, but deeply emotional, a constant reminder that beauty can emerge from even the most barren landscapes. Each flower petal and every vegetable nourishes not only the body, but also the spirit of the community. In this flourishing mosaic of nature and nurture, the scars of the past are slowly replaced by stories of hope and transformation. The garden stands as a living chronicle of courage and the enduring power of a second chance. In the closing moments of this remarkable journey, our protagonist reflects on the path that led him from the depths of despair to the heights of hope. Surrounded by a community that once doubted him, he now stands as a beacon of change and renewal. Every challenge faced and every seed planted resonates with the message that it is never too late to rewrite one's destiny. His story is a call to action for anyone trapped in the cycle of despair, a reminder that the smallest act of kindness can ignite a powerful movement. As he gazes at the flourishing garden, a testament to transformation,